Hey, in this video I'm going to show you how to make and use a simple check sheet. Um, First off, you may be wondering, what is a check sheet? A check sheet is a simple tool that you can use to organize when failures occur and quantify them. This is useful in an industrial environment or in any process improvement um, project, just because you can tell where the failures are and how often they actually occur, instead of just anecdotally saying, oh, I remember that this failure occurred. It gives you hard data to look at so that you will know exactly how many times you have a failure. For this video, I'm going to use an example of baking cookies. So on this top, you first need to make a matrix. The top is going to be occurrences. And then down the side here, you are going to have failures. So basically, you just need to list out all of the possible failures that you can have, and then how often they occur. For this example, if we are using, again, baking cookies as the example, one thing would be too much or too little salt. And the same can go for pretty much any ingredient. So I'm just going to put too much salt, too much, too little butter. And then it could be burned, undercooked, that sort of thing. Basically, just as you make the check sheet and you are going through all of the process outcomes, you can add more failures on there, just to see how it, well, you learn more things as you go, typically if it's a new process, and so you just add more failures here as you learn. But for the occurrences, let's say you had a failure on batch 1. It was burned, so you'd put an X there, and then on batch 2, there was too much or too little salt. And then batch 3, it was burned again. In this instance, when you total everything up, you would know that being burned happens way more often than any of the other failures, and you'd need to look into your process and determine why things are burning, and hopefully fix things that way. This can be applied to all sorts of different aspects of life as well. This can be used for goal setting. It can also be, instead of failures, you can do it as successes. Just to make sure that you capitalize on success, and see how often you succeed and how often you fail. I like check sheets because you can really pretty much do anything that you want with them. They're pretty simple, but they also give you a lot of useful information. In the next video, I'll probably do a quick example project using a check sheet, just to find some interesting data, and I hope you stick around to see that video. Thanks.